We'll see about identifiers. Identifiers are names given to a memory location. For example, in the previous topic, we had taken int of x. X is nothing but it's a name given to an random access memory location. So that x we call it as an identifier. So identifiers are names given to variables, names given to constants, functions, structures, etc. All names we call them as an identifiers. So for example, if you have given here int of x and this random access memory, some memory location has been allocated, and to that location you have given an identifier called x. So there are some set of rules to give an identifier. So let's see what are the different rules. The first one is identifiers can be a combination of alphabets, that is A to Z, lowercase a to z, both uppercase and lowercase. You can have digits within the name and a special character, we call it as an underscores. So these are the only four characters you can have within an identifier. Okay, so identifier can be a combination of alphabets, digits and underscores. For example, you can give a memory location name as an AX underscores 25. So this X underscores 25 is the name given to an memory location. It's a combination of alphabets, underscores and digits. Second rule is it has to start with either alphabet or alphabet, maybe it is an uppercase or lowercase, or it can also start with an underscores. But identifiers cannot start with an digits. You cannot give a memory location name as a 9AB, not possible. If you want, you can give a memory location as an AB9, that's possible. You can give it as an A underscores B9, that's possible. But you cannot start with an digits. You can also start with an underscores. You can give a name as an underscores AB, that is also valid. So either names have to be started with an alphabet or it has to start with an underscores. Third one. Here uppercase and lowercase are different. It's a case sensitive language. Uppercase and lowercase characters are different. That means you can have one memory location name with a lowercase x and another memory location name with an uppercase x. So both are going to be two different names. Fourth one. In between, no space can be included. Okay, no space in between allowed. That means you cannot give a memory location name as an A space B. That is not possible. If you want, you can give your underscores, but not space. Fifth one. No special characters are allowed. No special characters are allowed. Special characters means like dollar symbol, hash symbol, question mark, plus symbol. These all special characters are not allowed. So you cannot give a memory location name as an $8. That's not possible. No reserved words are allowed. Reserved words are allowed, or else you can call them as in keywords. Now, every language provides you some set of keywords or set of commands. For example, C language has a command called as an if. Okay, you have a command called as an while, for. These are all nothing but reserved words which has some meaning in the language. So you cannot give identifier as this if, while and for. So if you try to declare your int of if, your compiler will give an error message. If you want, you can declare your uppercase if, or else uppercase I and lowercase if, that's possible. But lowercase if is going to be an reserved word, so compiler will fire an error message. Seventh one. No continuous two underscores is allowed. No two continuous underscores is allowed. So you cannot give a memory location name as A underscores underscores B is not possible. If you want, you can give the name as an A underscores B underscores, that is possible. But continuously 2 underscores is not allowed. 8th one, maximum number of characters in an identifier depends on compiler to compiler. So if you take an Turbo C compiler that is on 16-bit OS, it will max you can give here only 8 characters. So if you take an Windows based compilers, you can give up to 32 characters. Some compilers support only 16 characters. That is the number of characters. Here in this case, you have given a 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 characters. So like that, it can depends on compiler. It can be an 8 characters, 32 characters, and 16 characters. So these are the different rules of specifying an identifier. Repeat once again, identifier can be a combination of alphabets, digits, and underscores. It has to start either with an alphabet or underscores. You can have uppercase as well as lowercase. It's a case sensitive programming language. So for that reason, uppercase character identifier and lowercase character identifiers are going to be different. So in between an identifier, no space is allowed. You cannot have special characters within an identifiers. No reserved words are allowed as an identifier. No continuous 2 underscores is allowed. Maximum you can have from 8 to 32 characters depending on compiler to compiler.